Once again, I welcome you guys to the Make IT Simple YouTube channel. This video is continuation to my previous video, which is learning about Python. If you didn't go through my previous video, just go through it and come back to this video. I have given the video link in the description section. Let's get into the demo right away. Like so far, what we have learned is we learned how to create a function and how to send the information using the parameters. In this video, I will show you how to create a function that returns the value. This is particularly useful if you are doing some kind of calculation and if you want to return the result to whoever using our function. Let me show you. I just already created a file with return statement.py as extension. I start by defining a function. For defining a function, I need to use def keyword, the short form of definition, and then I'll be using the function name. The function name must be square because I want to check the square of a number, and it should take the parameter. The name is number, and then we need to use the colon. And if I enter means it automatically in the internet will come, and we need to add the block of code. So what I'm doing is I'm just square of a number into number. That's it. Now I need to return this number to outside of this function. For that, what you have to do is we need to simply use the return statement. Just return. That's it. Now what I have to do is now a square function is very simple and it has only one line of code. But in real time, you might have a function that has many lines of code to calculate something. So this return statement is very valuable. With that, we can return the values to the caller of function. Now the square function will return the value just like a input function. To get the input, what we'll be doing is we'll be using input and just will be use some statement, right? Like some test statement. And after the user enters in the terminal, we need to get it and we need to store in a variable. For that, what we'll be doing is we'll be using some variable like var equal to like this, right? So what it will do is it will be getting the value from the terminal after the user enters, and it will be stored it over here. Similarly, we need to use a variable over here to store the value returned from the function. Result equal to square of 3. That's it. And what I'm doing is I'm just typing the print statement, print of result. That's it. Let's see what's happening over here after executing the function. See here it is printing 3 into 3, 9. Now what happens if you don't use the return statement in our function? Let's see. Instead of return, what I'm doing is I'm just doing print of number into number. That's it. Now let's see. See here it is printing 9 and 3. Let's see. Let me explain what will happen. When the Python interpreter evaluates this code, means what it is doing it is just calling the function and it's doing print only, print into print number into number. It's printing 9, and then the square function, what it will do is it will always return a default value, which is none. By default, all the functions return the value none. So if you don't have the return statement here, means if you don't have the return statement here, by default Python returns none, and that is printing over here none for this print of result. None, what none means I already explained in the earlier video itself, is an object that represents the absence of a value. It's like a nothing or a kind of null. What we can say in the C# or JavaScript is simply null. So the takeaway from the video is we learned about how to return a statement, and by default all the functions in Python returns none. You can change that. So if you have a function that will calculate something, you can make use of return statement in the result that use a return statement. That's it. In this video, I explained all those things about the return statement and its default value of function. If you have any doubt on this implementing this, just add in the comment section. I'll be very happy to help you guys. Thanks for watching my video. Have a good day.